everyone. This is the Penny Drops. My name is Emily, and we are budgeting our 5th paycheck of April today. We get to budget an extra paycheck this month, so let's jump right in. I entered my paycheck and all the withholding information. My retirement contribution has started, so $172.37 went into our retirement 401k, and my company match should show up in there soon. I am unsure on whether or not I should track my match, just my vested portion, or maybe not at all. I don't think I'll get fully vested here because we don't have plans to stay with this company for the full amount of time required unless they let me work remotely when we get ready to move. Maybe I can get vested, we just don't know. So I'm really unsure on how I want to approach that yet. If you guys have an opinion, please let me know down in the comments. So we do have some overspending in April we need to cover. I'll go ahead and do that first. This 1060 is an extra allotment of data that we purchased. We have been streaming The Circle on Netflix, which is super addictive, by the way, but we blew through our data this month, so we went ahead and spent the $10 for 30 more gigs. So I'll go ahead and cover that. Childcare got overspent by a lot. We bought Livy's next size up of clothes. I got her a ton of outfits to get us through the spring and summer, so that was $150, and then $120 of it is for my breast pump rental. This was actually just poor planning. I kept meaning to budget for it because I've known about it forever, but just kept forgetting to put it in the budget. So we'll just go ahead and cover that overspending. And then we need to refill this unexpected expenses to $200, but I'm actually going to move it into May. I do this every month. So we'll zero this, and it looks like April is good to go. So flipping into May, we'll go ahead and add this $200 back in. And then we can start working through these May budget categories. I'll just turn this yellow bubble green real quick. There was money in here for April when I underfunded this last week, so it threw off the total. And then we left off on groceries last week, so I'll underfunded that. I feel like there used to be a budget for upcoming button that would fill in the whole amount I have scheduled, but I feel like I've been missing that for a while now, so I'll just have to be sure to check my amounts. There's probably a better way of doing this, but I haven't stopped to figure it out yet. Next is childcare supplies. This has diapers, wipes, and other kid-related items that we need. And actually, I don't think we need like 4 out of 6 of these, so I'll need to update that, but I'll go ahead and fund it for now, and whatever leftover we have can go on Transfer Tuesday. Next, we have our personal spending money, $250 for Trent, $250 for me. Clothing gets $100. Gifts gets $56 this month, $50 for my niece, who is going to be 10, holy crap. And then $6 for some of those felt cards that I mentioned in my last video. Trent's parents both have birthdays this month, so I'll get those scheduled. I love that I can schedule them in advance, and they'll send them closer to the actual date. Next are my savings categories. Tech gets $50. This got drained last month because we bought Trent a KitchenAid, and that is what inspired the creation of our cooking category, because that was not the original intention of our technology savings. This was created because I smashed my phone last spring and we had to front the cost of a new phone, and we had just moved, so we didn't have a lot of extra money laying around. Medical expenses, this is going to get $100 a month now as a sinking fund, but we have the final payment for that bill that I had put on payments coming this month, so it needs $374. And then pet emergency needs $50, and emergency fund needs $100. I don't think I've really talked about this, at least not recently, but it's been on my mind a lot that we only have like $1,000 for an emergency fund, and 1 month of expenses for us is $5,000 or $6,000. So updates to come, but I think our goals are shifting a bit for the second half of the year. I mentioned I've started my retirement contributions. As you guys know, that was part of my original goal set for 2021. I started at 5%. As I get raises going forward, I'll start diverting them into retirement until hopefully we get our retirement savings up to 15% of our income. And then I just want to maintain that habit because it honestly feels really hard right now just starting off. I started with 5% because that's the requirement for my full company match. Instead of using my 401k when I get raises, I'll probably start looking into a Roth IRA, an individual retirement account that has a tax advantage, because that's the next best option for me after getting the full match. And the government limits the amount of money you can put into that type of account each year. So each year that goes by that I don't use those advantages means the harder it will be for us to catch up. So we have $26 left up here. Opening this holiday savings category, I'm kind of struggling with this section of our budget. I'm just not finding myself motivated to fund these categories each month. Like, I don't really care about Easter of 2022, you know? And I don't really feel like we need $3,000 for Christmas this December. I might need to like workshop this section and come up with a new plan because I don't think this is working. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and put 20 into Father's Day because that is coming soon. And then I'm going to use the goal reset trick on all of these so that they aren't making May look underfunded. All you have to do is go 1 month ahead, push edit goal, and save. And then when you go back into the previous month, that bubble will no longer be yellow. And then this last 626 is going to go into our student loan savings because that's my catch-all at the moment. And then the month of May is fully funded. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the input I get from you guys and watching some of your videos and how you reason through your decisions. Posting my videos, having to verbalize why I'm doing what I'm doing has led to a lot of improvement in our financial situation. So thank you to all of you watching. I hope you all have a great weekend and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.